Newsflash takes off with an expert's suggestions on how airlines in Nigeria can rise above the numerous challenges in the country. The managing director of Sabri Nigeria, Mr. Gbenga Olowo, believes there's need for airlines to revise their economics and work hard at cooperating with each other rather than competing. This comes on the heels of the accusation of airline operators of Nigeria saying the numerous indebtedness to aviation agencies and federal government's drive to collect the debts in a hurry may lead to the extinction of some carriers.
People need to fly is the safest and is the most convenient. So, as NCA, you need to sit down, use 7, 8, 10 airlines. You do not worth to be 7, 8 airlines because you are not able to charge adequate tariff. The world is cooperating. All of you added together, you are just one airline. All your aeroplane less than 50. You're still less than a very small airline in Europe. Your EasyJet, your JetBlue.
Just recently, members of the Air Transport Senior Staff Association marched out in protest against the federal government's planned concession of the 4 main international airports in the country. The union say they are worried over this plan as the fate of over 6,000 workers will be hanging, as in the case of the defunct Nigeria Airways.
There is no way that government can promise you, or anybody in the world can promise you, that they are doing public-private partnership, that there will be no job loss. And we are scared. We are scared because we don't want to be beaten. Like in the aviation industry, we always use the Nigeria Airways experience, but going outside the aviation industry, like we talk about NEPA and the other people that were also affected in this kind of partnership.
Who will be here?
Senior cabin crew officials at a workshop in Lagos as they deliberate on maintaining an effective relationship between cockpit and cabin crew, which is critical to flight safety. Here, those on the field or trainers of cabin crew lay it bare.
I saw a video of the cabin crew who left her seat, went to the overwing exit, had a lookout, saw that the engine was mangled, and she went right back and sat down. The captain was there, struggling with the airplane, thinking he had an engine failure. I don't know that he can do anything if he was told that the engine was mangled. But eventually the airplane crashed.
You can have 2 commanders in a plane. The pilot, the captain is there as the overall head. You as the purser or the cabin crew, let me use the purser this time around. You are in charge of the cabin. You cannot equate yourself to the first officer, the co-pilot, or the commander.
The NTAA says it wants to ensure that this set of people review their activities.
What it does now, it combines the crew in the cockpit and the crew in the cabin, put them together and tell them to improve their synergy among themselves. And the target is to improve the safety, comfort of the passengers and the flight in general.
Cabin crew are members of the flight employed by airlines to ensure the safety and comfort of passengers of commercial flights. The Presidential Amnesty Office said 22 beneficiaries of its foreign education program have graduated as aircraft maintenance engineers and returned to the country. The coordinator of Presidential Amnesty Program, Brigadier General Paul Borough, said the beneficiaries were trained at the Royal Jordanian Air Academy and were equipped with the EASA license in return, adding that the license will afford them the opportunity to be employed in the aviation industry. On the foreign scene, China has launched its first aircraft engine manufacturer in an attempt to wean itself off Western suppliers. The state-owned Aero Engine Group of China was created by combining a group of existing aircraft engine companies, according to local media reports. It has about $7.5 billion in registered capital and will develop both military and commercial engines. take decades to develop engines that meet global requirements.
That's all on this edition, but we expect your feedback via our social media platform. Until next time, I'm Bukola Joe Oketumbi, and remember, aviation remains the safest form of transportation.